season, which means new hair. I'm about to get my hair cut by Utah, the best. But I'll show you what we're working with. It's very dry. Okay, we're backlit. We're backlit. But I think I'm just gonna get some length off, fix the layers. Hopefully, there's usually a little bit more life. Merci.
So, how your life?
How's my life?
Yeah.
My life is good.
Oh, look. I saw. Non, c'est pas quelque chose de très très
Happy?
happy.
Content? Ouais.
Yeah, non?
Oui. Cleared out my wardrobe this weekend. Made me so happy to not only get rid of so much, also organize things again. I have all my t-shirts, these are vest tops, graphic tees, workout stuff. These are long sleeves and shirts, jackets. My knits, some of my knits, like the skinnier, lighter knits, jeans. I have a couple bags there, and then these are like thicker knits in here. I don't think I did an introduction, so hi, hey guys, it's autumn in Paris, which is slowly becoming one of my favorite seasons. I've always been a self-proclaimed summer girl. I am a summer baby. I was born in June, but I don't know, there's something about that like low, especially today it's sunny, that low winter light that begins to develop at this time of the year, and I don't know, it's just very, very special, and it's not too cold and it's crisp. I'm gonna film a little autumn vlog. I don't know what this will encompass, but I'm hoping it's going to exude cozy autumn vibes, because that's what I want to have for myself this week. Since it is a new season, there's actually lots of great exhibitions opening. There is the Gerhard Richter retrospective opening at the LV Fondation. I don't love everything that he's done, but I especially love his photo paintings and the kind of signature blurred effect. So I do want to go and visit that. I'm not sure if I can go this week. There is also a kind of sister exhibit of his work going on at David's Weiner in Paris, and it's in the Marais, so it's super easy to get to. So I think I'm gonna go to that today. Couple of just errands to run. I made a little bag of things I need to bring to the charity shop today, and then the rest of the things I cleared out I set aside to sell. I was kind of thinking of doing a V-dressing here in Paris, like a closet sale, because I have some things I want to sell, not like a huge amount, maybe I'll do it with a couple of other girls, but I thought it would be nice to also make a date where I can meet some of you guys if you're in Paris visiting or you live here. So I'm thinking like mid-November. I am visiting Arthur in Seoul at the end of the month, beginning of November, and then we'll need to plan whenever I come back for that. But if you guys are here in November, let me know. Weird half rain. Drizzle kind of started. I'm taking partial shelter under this door frame, but I dropped the things off. It's around the corner from this David's Weiner Marais. Super easy. I'm a little bit peckish. I'm definitely gonna have to get lunch after this. Did I show you my outfit? Maybe not. Maybe? Is it gonna fall? That lime bag is ruining the vibe. favorite udon spots in the city, which you've seen like in so many vlogs. They literally go there so often. It's called okay, I'm gonna butcher it. Senukiraya? Senukaya? But it's not even that cold today, but I'm just really craving a broth.
Finds justification to another compliment coming 5 minutes later. I don't know. You know? I don't know.
It's that time of the year where it already starts to get dark, and it's 6 p.m. so I'm not lit. I took off my gel nail polish recently just because I wanted to look after my nails. I kind of had them on for a long time, but one of them has broken. I think I might just cut them all. I remember when I was younger, my mum would do it for me. She'd always have like the newspaper open while she cut my nails. I don't have newspapers. Don't really have any oh, I do have some magazines. This nail shade I got sent by Hermes. You definitely don't need Hermes nail polish. I just thought I should use it. But it's in this color called Blanc Orage Irisé. Let's learn a new word, shall we? Orage. Thunderstorm. That is a good word to learn. I don't know why I thought it was gonna be something to do with the color white.
On TikTok made it is a cast member on SNL, you guys, and she's my favorite. Like
That's the sort of thing you want inside. You want the cream and then the zest as well. Thank you.
It's about as pure as rest can get. So just remembering that each day as you begin your practice.
I forgot to give a little book update yesterday. I finally finished Hiromi Kawakama's Strange Weather in Tokyo. This has been sitting by my bed for the past like 10 days, and it shouldn't take that long. You could definitely read it in one rainy afternoon or a couple of evenings. It is quite slow moving, which I do normally enjoy in a book, but I have been in a little reading slump recently, so I don't think this was like the best first book to pick up to, you know, get back into that. But I wanted to see how I enjoyed her writing, and for that I can say that I liked. It's quite sparse but also cinematic, and I love how she's able to really make you feel like you're there within certain scenes. Especially there's a bar that the two characters frequent, and really get a sense of the food that they're eating, what they're drinking, the smells, and that is really beautiful. It's like detailed without being overly descriptive. However, it is essentially about a relationship that forms between Tsukiko, a lonely 30-year-old woman, and her former high school teacher, who she still refers to as sensei. You know, I was open to the idea of a age gap cross-generational relationship, but what I couldn't get past were the moments whenever sensei treats her still as a child and like refers to her back in the school days, even though they didn't have a relationship really back then. He just taught her Japanese, but the way that he is with her, it just had a weird power dynamic that I kind of find a little uncomfortable. Honestly think this story would have been a lot more touching if their relationship just stayed platonic and as a deep friendship. Also didn't love the main character, Tsukiko. She proved herself to be quite immature at times in her actions, and as I said, like there were certain things about Sensei that I didn't love, so I wasn't necessarily rooting for them to be together. But I will say that I am willing to give another one of her novels a go, because it might just be the plot that I didn't enjoy, and I think her writing was pretty beautiful. And even though I still have a big stack of books to get through, I was in the first, so I went to Galliani, which is one of my favorite English bookstores in Paris. It's so gorgeous, very peaceful, you can just take your time there. But I went to pick up the latest edition of Paris Review. I don't get this every season, but this one had a painting by Issy Wood on the cover, and I think she's really amazing. She's a London-based artist. I saw her exhibition the last time that I was in Seoul at the Ilman Museum, and I just love how she is able to really focus on these certain details and give them the importance and grandeur of like history painting. Sometimes there's things in Paris Review that I enjoy, sometimes there's things that I don't, but I kind of like that. It kind of gives you like a little taster into maybe discovering new people, and also seeing what you like and don't like. And there was no real reason for me to pick up a new book, but I saw this is the new novel by Claire Louise Bennett, and I read Checkout 19 this summer, and I enjoyed it. There were points of it, as I said when I was talking about that book in the vlog, there were points of it that I didn't like. However, she's aware with words, her linguistic ingenuity like really took me, and I don't know, I wanted to pick up something else by her, and this had just come out. Also, as we now know, I am a sucker for a book cover, and this is a gorgeous Fitzcarraldo edition. It's called Big Kiss Bye Bye. This writer who I think moves to Ireland, and it's about her reflecting on past relationships. I will let you guys know, I have a feeling that she might be one of those writers that you either love or hate, so I would love to get your guys' thoughts. I'm gonna head now to French class, and this evening is the opening of Art Basel here in Paris. It's at the Grand Palais, so I'm gonna go probably straight after. It opens at 4, but I'll get there maybe around 6.
Les pigments, les colorants, la fabrication des couleurs. Nous avons de nombreuses images. C'est d'ailleurs la même chose pour l'Antiquité.
Est-ce que tu connais une lacune?
Lacune.
Oui. Toi, tu n'as aucune lacune en grammaire.
Tu es vraiment jolie.
Mais
j'ai une lacune de
compréhension orale
Oui.
quand tu es dans une situation inconfortable.
I just finished French class, and it is the opening night of Art Basel. LV kindly invited me, so I'm gonna check it out. I didn't bring anyone, so it was kind of nice. I just got to like look at all the art by myself on my own timeline. Merci. Okay, that was easy. Take a little respite, just a little minute. It's a little overwhelming. I am kind of annoyed at myself for not bringing headphones, because I think that will help the experience, be able to zone out a little bit, even listen to some classical music right now. But I'm gonna give it another 30 minutes. I think I've seen maybe 20% of it, but if I try to do any more, I'm not going to be able to appreciate the stuff that I did see. So 30 minutes, and then I can go home and cook dinner. Guys, I've never seen Practical Magic. Watching it for the first time. Oh shit. Something bad's gonna happen. Oh no. I thought this was gonna be like cozy autumn vibes. We'll see. Pretty chill day. Yesterday was such a write-off. Oh my gosh, it was horrible outside, pouring rain. I didn't get that much stuff done that I wanted to, but I have therapy later this afternoon. I'm going to go journal for a little bit, switch up the environment, and then I'm gonna start packing for South Korea. I'm so excited. I can't believe I'll be there in a couple of days. Kind of a last minute decision. But one of my best friends, Arthur, he works with some brands out there, so he usually goes a couple of times a year, and I've never been with him. I'm gonna try and plan some of my outfits a little in advance so that I don't bring just a bunch of useless things, you know? I love this time of the year because it's when the coat can just be the outfit. And this is a beautiful brown wool, pretty oversized on me, coat from Memento. I got it maybe last year, the year before. Super, super thick, super sturdy, very, very good quality. Another day, another dream apartment. That balcony with the view of the river. Maybe even the roof terrace on top. That might be a bit greedy. It's officially soup season, but the soup is so thick it's basically stew.
They're giving us all outfits, so I'm gonna wear this.
I've started doing this before trips now, where I actually try on the outfits and take a photo so I know whether the pieces actually look good, because previously I would just bring a bunch of pieces that I've been wearing recently and that I like and hope that they would all go together. Sometimes that's not the case. I don't think I'm overpacking, trying to focus on one key outfit per day, but the blue jeans that I'm gonna bring one pair. They're from MM6 and they're super long. Don't think you can see. I need to get them actually cut a little bit more because they're a little bit scraggly at the ends. These look good with so many things. I just have on this polo from Almada, the label. I have this in a black and I got that 2 years ago and is one of my favorite jumpers ever. And this is such a beautiful taupe color. I got it in extra small, kind of sits a little bit oversized. This is a more fitted crew neck, black cashmere. Maybe it's wool. Maybe it's also organic cashmere. I have on the underlayer, the Intimacy super thin cashmere, because it's gonna be a little chilly there, so I want to make sure that I am wrapped up. I'm gonna wear this with the one short jacket that I'm bringing. It is this gorgeous bomber from Chloe that they loaned me for the trip, which is very, very sweet. I was actually gonna wear this for the show, but I decided on a different look, so I'm happy I get to wear it whilst I'm in Seoul. I love the like high neck, and I like that it's a little bit cropped. I'm also gonna bring, sorry they're a bit wrinkled from the wash. One pair of white, these are more cream actually, jeans, because it's very easy to just interchange and it looks like a new outfit but you didn't really try. And then instead of a black jean, I'm gonna bring my leather trousers. These are from Sur, Paris. I had to chop them at the bottom because they were so long. Put on the Sur trousers, I left on the white top underneath, and then this is a turtleneck, roll neck from Totem with these open sleeves. I feel like this is a good dinner time look. My one concern would be getting food in the sleeves, which is probably something that I would do. But it feels a little more elegant. These trousers are great. I can wear them for the daytime too. They are so comfortable and they're so warm, very, very soft. And even this with maybe a more casual jumper is a good daytime outfit. I'm gonna bring one long jacket. Let me try her on. Roe Studios, Roe Frames. I visited their showroom whilst they were here for Paris Fashion Week. The team were so sweet. And they sent me this beautiful Mandarin style wool coat. It's so gorgeous. I got a size 32 and it still does fit oversized. I might get it tailored whilst I'm in Korea, just a little bit on the sleeves, not the bottom. And I just know that this is going to be in my wardrobe for such a long time. So thank you guys so much. I can't wait to style her. Another evening piece that I have, this was a birthday gift from my boyfriend and it is so gorgeous. It's one of my favorite pieces in my wardrobe. Let me just put her on. I feel like this shirt is very me. It feels like it encapsulates my style now, but then also I know my mum would love it. Like I know she would adore the beaded detail. I mean, I love it too, but it just reminds me of her. So it feels like a beautiful crossover of where I am now in my childhood in a silk shirt. But this is a men's shirt. Got it in an XS, so it's a little bit oversized, but I like that fit. And I think with the leather trousers, this is also a really good evening look. Bag wise, I'm probably gonna just bring this, and also of course gonna bring some basic white tees. I feel like it's not that much. I have another jumper